Hey guys, Binge here. Just been messing around with the old scientist circuit, and it's his power transmission in a lumped circuit. Anyways, what I got going on here is a ground that goes to a negative well. It's my negative ground, and it goes to a well outside. And over here is a ground and what's considered a positive ground. So you have a dual ground system independent of the ground that's that the apparatus driving is using. This section of the system is blocked off via a diode right there, high voltage 20 kilovolt diode that's facing into the positive of the bipolar Tesla coil that I have here. It's being driven by a frequency generator, DC power supply, and MOSFET, which is right there. Yeah, I want to show you something interesting. So right now, this is a pickup coil. I don't have it set up exactly how he had it in his videos, but I just found I found something interesting worth sharing. And this is open-ended, and this is a heavier wire going to a bridge rectifier. If you see here, this is the positive side, that's the negative side. The green is the positive side of the bridge rectifier, the black is the negative side. Right now on this capacitor, I have the negative side, the black wire, hooked up to the positive ground. And there's a 1000 volt gas discharge tube there. It's not filling up, as you can see. Now watch what happens when I switch the ground. I'm switching the ground here to the positive side of the capacitor. Now that sucker is charging. That's going off every 1000 volts. It's kind of cool, this waveform dancing around. It's funky. But yeah, it's very interesting, and one might say a little bit counterintuitive that you can ground the positive side of a bridge rectifier, and that's how you get it to charge. So I guess he wasn't lying when he said this is the positive ground. Your copper side is the positive ground of this circuit. So yeah, that's all. Also, I wanted to point out, when you're working with high voltage and high frequency, a lot of DMMs start freaking out, and they just don't work. This oscilloscope was made by my uncle in the 1970s. It's not really good for measurements and can't handle, you know, like this is what it's doing wirelessly. Over here, my good oscilloscope is dead as a doorknob. It's just fried for some reason. So I was trying to come up with a way to measure my watts, and this is 0.8 UF at 1000 volts. Every time that goes, that's 1000 volts. So it's just a good, simple way of measuring your actual power, because that's actual power this system is collecting. So yeah, that was all. It's just a little update. I'm in no way getting the results that I'm really looking for, but I still have a lot of experimenting and playing with variables to do. If you want to know more about this circuit, I suggest you go to theOldScientist website, our YouTube channel, and check it out. And yeah, go for it yourself if you want. But yeah, I guess I'll call this video positive grounding, because that's essentially what it is. And I'll show you again. I'm switching this to negative. So now it's like it's bypassing everything on the negative side. There's something weird about it. Then I switch this ground to the positive side of the cap, and it's charging. So isn't that something weird? It's just a weird phenomenon, and I thought it was pretty interesting. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.